What up, YouTube people? How y'all doing, man? Yeah, man. This is just, I thought my YouTube people might want some behind the scenes, all the crap I got to get situated. You know what I mean? To bring the show in to fruition. You feel me? All right. What up? Meerkat's in there. Everybody in there.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. Feel like I'm a DJ, y'all. TimBlack.com. Tim Black. Done. I'm feeling good, man. It's Friday. Give it up for yourselves on a Friday, man. If you can't feel good on a Friday, if people got a problem with you feeling good on a Friday, man, tell them to go screw themselves. Nah, not screw themselves. Go fuck themselves. It's Friday. Now my music's in my head now. Just what up, what up, what up, what up? I hope you had a good week. Hope the week was good, you know, everything went according to plan. Even if it didn't, it like worked itself out. So you were freaking out over nothing, weren't you? I know how you do. Get all upset about something. Oh no, the world is coming to an end. Yeah, I used to do that when I was younger, man. I used to flip out about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let things get to me. What about you, Meerkat? I don't do that no more, man. Oh, man, I can't sit around and be stressed out. I just inhale it, exhale it, and say, you know what, it's going to be what it's going to be, people. And what it's going to be tonight is Tim Black at night. So let me go to my YouTube side of the game. Because everybody, check it out. You know I stream on Meerkat for my Meerkat folks, YouTube folks, Blog Talk Radio folks through here, and my Stitcher Radio people. I may even be on iTunes. Oh, before I forget. First, let me shout out the people who took their time to go to Stitcher Radio. And first, make sure I'm streaming. I'm talking to people that I don't even know if they're here. They're here. Let me give my shout out to my people who went to StitcherRadio.com. Look for Tim Black, the Tim Black Show, and gave me a review. I saw that you did that. I'm pretty sure I know who those people are, and I want you to know, man, I appreciate you, okay? I'm serious, man. I appreciate it, because you didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bribing you. I just asked you to do it, and you're like, you know what? Okay, yeah, I could do that. And y'all did it. So that's what's up, man. We got a relationship where, you know, you help a brother achieve his goals, you know, helping me. When you enjoy the content, right? You know, I'm that type of person, man, who want people feel like they're obligated to do something they don't want to do. So I'm glad you did it. I hope you did it because you like the show, you enjoy it, and you know what I'm saying, you don't feel like, you know them people who really aren't good at what they do, and you like, let me give them some encouragement. Go ahead. No, very good, very good. Oh, good. Oh. And my grandma used to do that, you know. What the hell was that he just did? Man? I know. You sure that's your child, baby? You sure? Go here, Timmy. Go, Timmy. Go, Timmy. Go. Lord. That's how my grandma was, man. God bless her soul, man. She didn't say nothing mean to me ever. But she was thinking it. I could see it in her eyes, you know, them eyes that gloss over look like my grandbaby, oh. You know, like I'm special, like not that kind, not the good special, the other special, y'all. You know, oh. One day, maybe he'll be able to wipe himself appropriately. Oh, man, God bless her soul, man. She used to pinch my cheeks, man. She used to pinch my cheeks. I used to hate that. But what I wouldn't give to have her pinch my cheeks one more time. Just one more time. Grandma gave you unconditional love. These women you meet nowadays don't give you no unconditional love. They got conditions like hell. Like, you work where? And how much would that bring in roughly? Okay. Kids. Let's back up. 401k and you vacation where? You know, it's all these conditions. Back in the day, it was, you got a ride? Yeah. Come on, nigga. Women get over 30, they start looking for stuff. They don't want to play that game, man. They ain't playing that game all day, Joy Green. They ain't playing that game with you. They don't want to hear that. Shout out to Joy Green. I see you in the house. Shout out to the Dog Boat Show. Shout out to you, D. I'm going to call you DB, man. Dog Boat Show. You got a dog show, man. You want to call in and tell us what the name, what's up with that name, the Dog Boat Show. You got a show about dogs on a boat? Come on, man. When I rap, are you dope, or when you rap, are you whack? That's what I need to know. It's a guy here on my chat called When I Rap, y'all. And, yeah. I'm sure everybody else will show up eventually, you know. I'm on time these days. I'm trying to be on time, and I've been on time lately. So you know how it is. It's Friday, y'all, so I kind of just want to cut loose and just make it fun for everyone. I got a story that's really not that, it's not a heavy story. I mean, we did a very heavy story yesterday. Drug addiction, people we lost because of drug addiction. It's like, I left last night's show like, wow, this is heavy. I feel like I was bench pressing, y'all. You feel me, Meerkat? Let me see who hold on, YouTube. Let me see who out here in Meerkat land, man. I see somebody chilling, watching the show. You lucky dog. What up, you lucky dog? What's up, man? Everything good? You ready for the weekend, you lucky dog? You lucky dog. People used to say that about me, you lucky dog. When you got the right woman, boys be like, you lucky dog. You lucky dog. When you got the wrong woman, they be like, that's you? That's you? Oh. All right. As long as you happy, man. You happy? You happy? What's their favorite line, y'all? You know the favorite line. If you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. He a crackhead, girl. If you like it, I love it. She known run up her brother's credit and empty out her brother's bank account from time to time, but she's sexy as hell, man. If you like it, I love it. Oh, Lord. Rob in the house. Yeah, Rob, it's all good, man. Shoot, I'm glad you showed up, man. Rob, like, my bad. See, that's when you know you got somebody who's like, good at what they do, like, what I'm saying, somebody gainfully employed, they handle their business, maybe a businessman or something like that along those lines, or business person. It could be a woman. Because when they show up at your show, they like, my bad, I'm sorry I'm late. Shoot, I done put this show out a couple times, and I would apologize, and I come in 6 minutes late, and y'all waiting on me. I'm like, feeling bad, but I ain't going to, I'm just saying. I mean, I got a work ethic, but that's a man made for success. He's built to last, people. Give it up for Rob. Tim Black. Let me turn some V on that. All right. I'm going to pull up this one story that I have just to get the ball rolling, and then we will journey and sojourn to the truth. We're going to sojourn to the truth. If you are on Meerkat or Blog Talk Radio, don't worry, I'm going to read it to you. We're going to talk about it. It's not a lot to read, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this ain't the Reid Network. You feel me? But, add window capture. I don't need to talk to y'all while I do that. It's something, people kind of slow. They got to read everything to you that they're doing. I'm opening the door. I am putting the key in the door. I'm opening the door. All right. That don't look right. Is that the right window? Here we go. Okay, this is what we want. It's active. Got it. We're almost there, y'all. Now, look, like I said, this is not a heavy story, but it's one I think that it's kind of interesting, and maybe it'll bring out something for you guys. You might feel a certain kind of way about it. All right. It's about the president's daughter, Malia. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, y'all. Y'all help me out. No disrespect. I don't disrespect people's kids, man. I try not to, Unless your kid shot up a school, or unless your kid, forcibly hurt, shooting up Unless you shut up a school or hurt other kids or something like that, I don't talk about people's kids, man. I try not to. Kids off limits. So, that in mind, for me, but y'all, hey, well, speak your mind. I'm going to speak my mind, but I just don't, I don't go in on kids unless they really, you got to give me a reason to if you're a kid. Come on, you got to really give me a reason. Leaked Snapchat allegedly shows Malia Obama playing beer pong at Brown University. I didn't even know she was old enough to go to college. I'm supposed to be on top of the news and all that, y'all. I didn't even know that. I thought she was in high school. Maybe she is in high school. Maybe that's why she's touring colleges, Tim. She would be in college if she wasn't that age, if she was older, right? All right, so anyway, they say they seen the girl playing beer pong. And here's what they say she was doing now. Y'all tell me. After landing an enviable internship on the set of Lena Dunham's Girls. Oh, God. Lena Dunham. I don't know about that, y'all. Lena Dunham. Isn't that the girl that show girls or something? It's like, hi, we're feminists. Hi, we're lesbian feminists. We hate guys. Is that the show? I mean, am I getting that show pegged wrong? That's what I get. I get every show we need to make a point. Every show got to make a point. Make a point about feminism. Every show we just need to keep doing that and keep doing it and keep doing it. Here we go. Here goes the guy doing something to me. I'm fortunate. I'm getting mad. I'm getting them over. I'm getting one up on the guys. I'm gonna keep getting one up on the guys. Guys are stupid. We're smarter. Am I getting that wrong about this show, girls? I've never watched the episode, but I get that feeling. Maybe I'm just negative, man. Y'all tell me. But anyway, so Malia Obama is on the set of Lena Dunham's Girls earlier this year. Malia Obama is keeping busy by touring potential colleges while allegedly partaking in one of college's most sacred rituals, most inescapable cliches, beer pong. Malia was apparently spotted at a Brown University party with many tweeting that Secret Service agents were simply waiting outside. All right? And then they got some tweets for my people on Meerkat, my people on... You know what? Let me show my people on Meerkat the picture. Check it out, y'all. Y'all might not have seen this. Here goes the picture. I got nothing to hide. I ain't hiding nothing from y'all. That's Malia, the sister, and the two other... It's a cute picture. It's a cute picture of 3 young ladies. Ain't nothing going on. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody smoking crack. Ain't no crack in the house. I don't even see weed. What is the problem? Oh, it's the snitches. People got to snitch. That's what it was. Let me keep going. And a couple people tweeted out, okay? Malia is at a party in my building. SOS. Standing next to Malia Obama at a party. NBD. NBD. No bullshitting? NBD. Nobody. I don't know what that means. Okay. I shall definitely tweet about the fact that Malia Obama was at a party on my floor last night. Look, now these are all different days. One is on the 10th. One is on the 11th. Okay. One is on the 12th. Okay. She parties 3 days. She giving Lamar Odom a run for the money, y'all. I'm just saying. 3 days partying. Saw Malia Obama playing beer pong at a party last night. Hashtag casual. The most casual thing I've ever seen. And what a cool name. 50 Shades of Tay. Go ahead, Taylor Pierce. You go, girl. Words are cool, but most people prefer something like the supposedly leaked Snapchat obtained by the Daily Caller, an unverified shot purporting to show Malia doing a game of the aforementioned pong of beer. All right. Here goes Malia. And come with me, y'all. Come with me. Y'all want to see stuff. Y'all like, You're going to be showing pictures and stuff. Maybe you should show us too, Tim Black. If you on Blog Talk Radio or on whatever, Spreaker, where am I at? Spreaker? No, not the other one, Tim. Stitcher. If you're on Stitcher, it ain't my fault you can't see the pictures. I try to share the pictures with people. All right. Confirmed. Malia Obama is confirmed. Malia Obama is reportedly cooler than you or your friends. All right, guys. So here's the question, man. Did she do anything wrong? I'm going to go first. I'm going to put it out there. She's a young woman. All right? She's a young woman. You were young once, weren't you? Remember way back when you were young? Remember them days? You had fun? Before you was a workaholic, Lydia? Before you worked all the time, Lydia? Remember fun times, Lydia? We used to do stuff, hang out, kick it with our friends. We thought we'd live forever. We were invincible, made of steel. Those were the days. Malia Obama's doing nothing but enjoying herself a little bit. She's about to go to college. I don't see pictures of her putting dollars in strippers, whatever guys wear, putting dollars in the strippers' pants or his jock strap or nothing. I don't see that. I just see her at a party looking just chilling, just. One picture, she's not even smiling. She just, I'm Malia Obama. Trying to have a normal life. Is this anything to talk about? Are we making it more than it is? You know what I'm saying? Like, can she be a normal person? Or is she held to a higher expectation by force of nature, by the sheer fact that she is the first family, she is the daughter of the president of, and I hate when people say the free world, hunga bunga bunga me, Hulk smash planet, punch, bushes. Okay, I hate when people say that because that make everybody else seem so small and tiny when I believe all people matter. But when you could basically blow us all back to the Stone Age if you mess around and hit the wrong button, oh shit. You might as well, don't worry about that diet plan, Michelle. Don't worry about that diet. If you could mess around and do that, I guess it's a big deal. You are the leader of the free world. The bottom line is that based on that, should we be holding to a high expectation? All right, I dragged it out as long as I could drag it out. That's the story. That's what I got. What say you, chat room? What say you, people on Meerkat? And let me put my number. Why I can't get my number up here like I'm supposed to? My number used to be up here. Get my number. Order. No, that's not the one we want. Tim Black. See, I want that on top. And I'm doing all this talking. I don't even have my pitch up no more. See, that's what happened when you want to get funky. You try to get funky. Here we go. Y'all missed all my mannerisms and pictures and stuff. Damn, I know y'all like Tim Black. What are you doing? I showed them pictures of the stuff that's in the article, man. I read the article to you. I know my people on YouTube like, Tim, what are you doing? All I did, guys, is show them pictures of Malia at parties. But all the text is true. That's nothing. So once again, guys, are we making a big to-do about nothing? Is this story about nothing? Or is it just like media games? Because if you look, when you go to Fox and you look at the story, it's, she's painting a bad representation of America. She's destroying, she's basically stabbing kids in the heart with her beer pong. Every tweet about Malia Obama is a little puppy dying. You know, it's that type of attitude like, never! You know, that shit, overwhelmed, fake outrage. You go to liberal websites and it's like, oh, nothing. This water off a duck's back. It's nothing. What do you guys think? I'm sorry. Let's go here. Let's hit it up, man. My phone number is a number I can't remember very well. I'm giving it to my Meerkat people. I hope that some people will call and tell me what they think about it. I don't know, man. I'll give it to y'all later. I need to get more organized. All right. Jumping back over here. You can tell it's Friday, right? Joy, save me from myself. I didn't know I did that. Hey, Joy Green.
How you doing, sir? How are you?
I'm doing good. It's Friday. We're going to do good no matter what. It's Friday, babe. What you thinking?
I hear that. I think it's nothing to see here. I think that she is a teenager. She is in transition to becoming a young lady. She is going to college. Thank God the only thing she is doing is playing some beer pong.
Hello?
Yeah, and it's a messy transition. And if folks had the cameras on me when I was that age, it would be, I just thank God there were no cameras on me. Okay?
Right.
I wasn't drinking no beer, all right?
Word. I feel you.
So I think it's really nothing to see here. I think she's a young lady in college trying to get the feel of things. And I don't think it's anything so bad here. They didn't even get her with the cup turned up to her mouth, for goodness sake.
That's true. They didn't. They didn't catch her like that. So you're right. That is they have no pictures of her in any compromising positions. And in fact, none of the tweets are even that bad. That's like, it could be much worse. That's what I think.
Yes, and I've heard when it comes to these two young ladies, I've heard since they have hit puberty, coming to maturity, I have heard some foul stuff being said about these young ladies. And I think people need to watch their mouths. Honestly, her father is the president. Her mother is the first lady. These are just two young ladies who happen to be born to these people.
Wow. That's you know what? We don't need to repeat that garbage, but that's horrible, man. I've heard little things, but nothing really. Was it really going there, really derogatory, Joy?
Oh, yeah, it was, I can't remember who, it was a middle-aged white woman, I think, and she was like, look at how they're standing up on the stage. And why don't they stand like ladies? And they got an attitude and all of that. So you remember that, how she went in on those little girls?
Yeah, I thought it was more graphic than that, but I remember that was just uncalled for, just reaching, just trying to find some shit to say, basically.
It's because they're growing up. It's because they're not little. They're not 5 and 6 and 10 anymore. They're growing into black women in the public eye.
Hello.
And some people seem to have a problem with that. Now we've got to come and tear them down, and they haven't even stood up yet. They're just tall. They're not grown people yet. They're just tall. We know how America likes to think that people of color are older than they are. Right. No, baby, they're just tall. It's just a lot of arms and legs. That's all.
That's right. Like they thought Tamir Rice was 22 when he was only 12.
12, yes.
Yeah, he looks like he's 22. It's like, damn, man.
He was 12 years old.
12 years old.
Foolishness. Thank you for taking my call, sir.
Thank you, Joy. Appreciate you all, as always, coming through with some insight and giving me your straight opinion. That lady, I think she got driven off of the internet. Why would you like I said, man, I make a rule not to go at people's kids, man. Unless your kids shot some people. Then I have a right to talk about them. And then I'm going to go in on you as a parent. Okay? But if I'm not going to go in on a kid because they went to a party. Unless they did something illegal at that party that was damaging to other people. Something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So, I think we can all agree on that. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, people will be people. Young people will be young people. I remember being a young people myself. So many moons ago. So many years ago. Hawk said... Legs. Legs. That's what I'm talking about. Hawk. What? They make a big deal out of nothing, Hawk. She is pretty. Rob says he thinks that Malia is pretty. I think she's pretty as well. I don't understand the problem, man. I don't have a problem with her going to a party. That's what college kids do. They go check out schools. They go to see what they want to mingle a little bit, see what's going on. How could that be a problem? It won't be a problem for me unless we're trying to manufacture a story. Gotta manufacture a story. All right. So, guys, did anything else happen today that you thought was interesting? That you thought was worth talking about? Because, honestly, guys, I did a story earlier, and I don't know if you had a chance to go to check it out. It's a video on my channel. I guess I could play my own damn video, couldn't I? I think it's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna play a video. Here we go. Check it out, guys. I don't think all of you have seen it. See if I can find my own damn channel. Dun, 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 dun. Well, then you know what? Let's do this. Let me get rid of Malia, because I think we all can agree that Malia, Obama, this is a non-story. It's something I saw, but look for it to get bigger as the day goes on. All it's going to take is one person, maybe Bill O'Reilly, maybe Megyn Kelly, maybe one of these people making big of it, and then it'll be everywhere. You feel me? You know how that goes, right? All right. Let's see what we got. I'll play you this because it is an interesting story. I think it's going to create some dialogue. Yeah, I think this will create some dialogue. There we go. Now, this is really a follow-up to a story that I did earlier this year, like in the summertime video. And you have to let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think. There I go, I'm chilling. Let me see if I can get a full screen going with this. Hey, how you doing? It's your man, Tim Black. Good to see you. All right, first things first. I need y'all to tune in tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come here to IamTimBlack.com. Look, we got a show. It's Tim Black at night. I mean, unless you hit the lottery between now and then. It's your mother's birthday, or you got to take the lady out, or you got to take your husband out, or something, you know. I need you here, present and accounted for. Tim Black at Night show. Okay, I don't know if you remember last summer, or during the summer, not last summer, summer just passed. This beautiful woman here. Her name is Kellyanne Belcher. You may remember her from such hits as...
He's a filthy fucking nigger.
But you call all of us niggers.
No, I didn't. I called him a nigger for acting like a fucking nigger.
And...
Who you calling a nigger? Who you calling a nigger?
When I covered that story this summer, I was certain that she was the worst person in that video. I was wrong. Oh, I couldn't have been more wronger. I give you Jamario Dantzler. That's the guy who took the video, right, of her. Jamario Dantzler has just been arrested for raping a 15-year-old boy. Now, here goes the backstory. Jamario Dantzler lists himself as the executive director of a group home for teens. Yeah. He was given a Youth Empowerment Award for being a foster parent to more than 20 boys. He's now charged with first-degree child sexual assault. Here's what one 15-year-old suggests or accuses him of. The 15-year-old says Jamario approached him on Facebook, told them to meet up, and when he met up with him on a street corner, Jamario produced a weapon, a handgun, forced him into some bushes. The young man said, "Hey, take my phone." And Jamario said, I don't want your phone. I want your cornbread. And proceeded to rape that young man right there behind some bushes on the street. Now, it's not just the young boys, accusations that has this brought to trial. Listen, they had DNA evidence because this happened back this summer. This happened in the summertime. The young man, DNA was taken from Dantzler and DNA was taken from the young man, and they do find DNA evidence that Dantzler had contact with this young boy. Now, I would think that's bad enough, right? I mean, that's worse, but it gets worser. The most worstest. Dantzler is free on bail tonight on $5,000 cash bond. They let this piece of garbage out. He's amongst us. In fact, people in the neighborhood say they can't believe that a man who was accused of raping boys is free to roam the streets. Milwaukee. Look, someone shared this link with me on Facebook. No, someone actually shared it with me on YouTube, on the actual video of Tara Lynn. And I said, man, you got to show me a link to this. Because they told me about it. I was like, well, I need a link. There's no way I could have known when I did this story that this guy who took the videotape was actually more of a creep than this woman. I mean, because she's foul as hell. Don't get me wrong, this doesn't lessen how much of a repugnant person Tara Lynn Belcher is, but in the race of most repugnant, obviously, if this holds up, Jamario Dantzler is the most repugnant person in this scenario. But look, man, I had no way of knowing that. I do a story based on what I know at the time. I can't jump into the future. You know, like, Tom Cruise in that movie with the woman, I guess the two twins and the guy, whatever, lay in the water in the pool and shit. And be like, they're able to see the future and shit. I can't do that. I've been trying to think what's the name of that movie. Somebody knows it. It'll be after this video's done, I'm editing, putting it up, uploading it, it'll come to me. Be like, yeah! That's how it works. But the point is, look, man, I have no way of knowing that this woman did this. I mean, that this man did this. And I'm upset. I'm like, I can't believe that the man who did that is free. He's been around kids. He's working with children. And something else that bothers the hell out of me is that some neighbors say they saw a young man dead in the backyard, hung himself. This was a few weeks ago or whatever. And now I'm starting to think maybe those two things or the death of that one young man who committed suicide apparently may be tied to Jamario Dantzler. I mean, it wouldn't be a long stretch of the imagination to like put those pieces together. I mean, if he's raping guys in the middle of the street, who knows what he does to people under his own roof? We got a strange system, don't we? Not just strange, it's backwards as hell. I'm Tim Black. Tune in tonight, man. Sick! Minority Report. That's the name of it. Minority Report. All right. Okay, guys. All right. So let me bring it back over here, guys. All right, that's the story. That's the story I did earlier. Posted it up. People are watching it. It's doing pretty well as far as people are checking out the video. Where do you go from that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And here's my point. Here's something I want to say. As hard as we come down on people who say the wrong shit, people like Tara Lynn Belcher, and as repugnant as I think she is, as horrible a person, as foul a human being as she probably is, and she displayed herself to be in that video, do you think we give these people too much credit for how bad they are? I mean, we can't take our eye off the ball that there are a lot worse people out there than people who say the wrong shit. Let me go over here, man. Let me get rid of some of these windows. You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, I think maybe we have a tendency because we have social media. We have social media, man, something we didn't have 10 years ago. Really not even 5 years ago. I mean, you wouldn't find stories like we do now, the way we share information. Think about it. So, like, now that we got stories all the time, we got information all the time, are we making too much to do about situations like Tara Lynn Belcher, a woman who runs her mouth, says the wrong thing? And are we minimizing the really bad people, the real assholes? I mean, and I don't just mean, of course, a rapist guy, but I mean people who actually do things, physically do things, physically hurt people, or withhold jobs. For instance, if someone's a racist because of what they say, what about someone who's a racist for what they do? That won't get spread like someone talking. You get my point? Like if you say, if you know what I'm saying, if I got a video, if I do a video tomorrow, I'm going to the store and some woman calls me a nigger, that can go viral. But if someone treats a whole city of people like niggas, that won't go viral. You get what I'm saying? Like, the sheer use of a word, faggot, nigga, whatever, Jew in a derogatory way, Mexican spick, any of that, right? Will go viral in 2 seconds flat. But somebody doing something horrible, horrific, no fucking, no wiggle room out of it, just horrible, no matter how you slice it. That won't go viral, will it? Mm-mm. That's my point, guys. That's the question. Are we making too much to do about words people say out their mouth and not enough to do about the foul shit people do with their hands, their bodies, and their actions? Joy, I know Joy has an opinion on this one. Hey, Joy. Oh, I gotta hit the thing. Hey, Joy, how you doing?
I'm good, Mr. Tim Black. About this gentleman, the fact that he has bail and they let him out is atrocious. He should be up under somebody's prison. 1, because he raped the young man. 2, because he had children. He went into the system, took classes, played the game, and had all kinds of kids in his home. He should be up under the prison, not walking free today. That is a travesty.
Yeah, I know.
Secondly, the thing about this whole civilized nation, you're not a civilized nation if you cannot protect your children. At least women are grown. If you are not willing to protect your children, then you have a terrible, terrible kink in your chain.
That's true.
And about the white woman, I don't take anything away from that. What she did was wrong, and I don't know what it is in folks that would have them to spit on people. That is disgusting. You keep your nasty body fluids to yourself. Stop spitting on people.
Right.
But it's very interesting that he would take out his camera to show somebody else's wrongdoing when he's a child abuser and rapist.
Right.
Who the hell do you think you are, sir?
Son of a bitch.
Very interesting.
Son of a bitch is what he is, Joy. I know you don't curse. I'll curse for you. That motherfucker deserves to be under the damn jail, girl. Under the damn jail.
Yes.
You know what? Jail is too good. How I personally feel, jail is too good for these fuckers. Anybody who misuses a child, who abuses a child in that way, I have no use for them on this planet if it was up to me. And that's just how I see it.
I'm telling you.
That's how I see it, man. And I don't want to hear the shit about
I pray that he goes to prison, sir. I pray that they find out what he did, and I pray that they express that to him the same way he expressed it to that young man behind that bush, over and over and over and over again.
Exactly.
Nasty bastard.
Nasty bastard.
Thank you for taking my call, sir.
Nasty. Thank you, Joy. I got a point I'm gonna make before I move on, and I think it's something we need to think about, and it's something I've been telling people since the day I started doing videos. Whenever the subject came up, I'm gonna keep on telling it because people don't get it. When people call CPS, Child Protective Services, and they think, because for lightweight shit, you see somebody using matches on a child, or I don't know, body slamming a child, doing like really abusive shit. You're obligated to call. But when you see someone doing non-really over-the-top shit and you just have an attitude with them, maybe you're upset with them. I've heard stories of people who just get in an argument with family. And people in a retaliatory measure will call up CPS on them. I'm going to call CPS. There's some really ghetto shit. And it's some really trailer park shit. And there's a lot of trailer park people out here. And it's a lot of ghetto people out here too. But there's a lot of trailer park people out here. They'll call CPS in a heartbeat to try to pay you back for something stupid. You mess with you start dating their boyfriend, start dating their boyfriend. They call CPS, try to get your kids taken away. Oh yeah, I heard the stories. I heard people doing it. This is where they go. You dumbass. This is where they go. Even when it's not malicious, you need to think, did you witness true abuse, or did you witness somebody going an inch over what they should have gone if they were you? Or something you're not used to. But is it really abuse? Because there are not enough checks and balances at these institutions, at these homes, run by people like this fucker. Jamario Dantzler. You understand what I'm saying? He runs a group home with 20 people, 20 young people in it, at his fucking disposal. And no one was there to catch him. If he hadn't been so reckless as to deal with somebody on Facebook who was underage, and that boy, that teen, have enough support where he felt comfortable going to the authorities, no one would have ever known. You understand what I'm saying? Are you getting it? So when you picking up the phone all quick, I gotta pick up the phone, I gotta call. You need to think about what you're doing. Stop imagining this great, big, shiny, the world all moves to the beat of just one drum. It might be right for you, may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along came two. They got nothing but the genes, but they got different strokes. Get that shit out your head. That shit don't exist. Not in 99.9% of cases. Usually, it's somebody like Jamario Dantzler. Or somebody smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day. Okay, 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Bring me my purse, little motherfucker. That's why your mother didn't want you. Oh, how you doing, lady? How you doing? You here to check up on luck? Look around, nothing here. You want them? You want them? Understand? Now, don't get me wrong. There's some very good people in the system. But for every very good person in the system, it's a crapshoot. Oh, shit, I crapped out. But when you crap out in this situation, kids end up abused. All I'm saying. I'm not trying to take away from the good people. There are good people in the system. My mom took in kids. My mom grew up in foster homes. So we took in kids. We treated them very well. And I still remember some of them, okay? We treated them very well. With some great kids, okay? From bad situations. And I put my hand here and all my kids, we treated them well. But everybody doesn't. That's all. That's it. All right. That's it. Dog, what's up, man?
Nothing much. First off, I'm not telling you why I went for Dog Vote Joe. I'm going to leave that as a mystery for at least until I start making YouTube videos. But
Okay.
Anyway, what was I going to say? All right. I was just wondering, like, the what's his name who raped the kid?
Jamario Dantzler.
Jamario Dantzler, all right. Like, he ran a youth group for, ran a youth group or something like that.
Right.
How do we know this wasn't, like, the only time he did this? That's what I'm wondering.
How do we know it was or wasn't?
How do we know if he did this before or not? Like,
Well, you know what?
people gonna...
Hold on. Just to add, after I did the story, while I was putting together the video editing, I did see that the officers there in Milwaukee were trying to reach out, and they were running ads locally, trying to get people to come forward with any more information that if they've ever been touched, if they've been in a similar situation. They are now investigating that suicide that happened at his home They thought it was just a suicide. They didn't know that maybe it could have something to do with him. You understand what I'm saying? So they are looking into that right now. Yeah, they're looking into it now, though.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else, but I'm forgetting it.
Just say how appalled you are. Go ahead, dog. Show me something.
All right, this man is a complete another piece of shit. We should light him on fire. No, wait, we should cover him in gasoline and have the U.S. Army drop napalm on his ass so we can make sure he burns just in case there is a hell. All right?
I don't know, man. It didn't sound genuine, dog. You sound like you didn't really mean it.
I'm not really, like, this guy's a piece of shit, but, like, he should be locked up for life, but I don't know if he,
Right.
I don't know if he should be killed for it. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of a pacifist, so, you know.
Right. Until it's a family member, then we have these thoughts of what we would do. But the bottom line is, man, people entrusted their kids. He has people's lives in his hands. Is the thing, That's the thing. That's the thing. He has, and all right, dog.
Yep, see you, dude.
All right, bro. It's a tough story, man. I know. It's like, what do you say to that? What's the it's like, I know, man, but it happens.
I don't really have anything to say about it other than the guy's a piece of shit. I'm not really like TJ, amazing atheist. I can't come up with a creative way to say he's a piece of shit. I can just say he's a piece of shit.
You need to listen to the Wu-Tang Clan. They got a song called Torture. The Torture. And they come up with all these creative ways to torture people. And I think this guy, Jamario, he could use some of those techniques right now. We could use some on him.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, that's it. Wu-Tang.
I will look into that.
All right, dog. Thanks, dog.
Man. Yeah.
Dog's a good guy, man. We got to get Dog acclimated to the level of passion he's to show for these types of cases. But Rob, I'm sure will have some words to say. What's up, Rob?
Tim, I think the real villain in this story is the judge and the justice system.
God damn it.
Yes. It's their job to keep these monsters off the street. No matter at what cost. They should never set bail for somebody like that.
I've been trying to think about it, Rob. I'm like, okay, maybe the judge is thinking, maybe there's something I don't know from the story, like they leave stuff out. Maybe he said it was consensual, but I'm like, a 15-year-old can't consent to a 37. I didn't know this at the time. Jerome Dantzler is 37 years old. He's not 18 years old. He's not 20 years old. He's 30-fucking-7. So I can't come up with an explanation for the judge's decision.
Man,
I can't.
It's not like these two have met before. It sounded like it was a one-time encounter. It sounded like he held him up. They thought he was being robbed. And no, he wasn't being robbed.
Nope. I don't know, man. And maybe, what else, Rob? What else could it be, man? Maybe, God damn it. I can't say the judge wants a pedophile, a rapist out on the street. Maybe he said it was consensual and that he didn't know the age of the child, of the young man. Maybe he said that shit. I don't know.
I wish I could honestly say you're true in that, but if you remember over last year, there was another story of a teacher that had sex with a minor, and the judge gave him a 30-day slap on the wrist, and they had to retry him because of the outpouring of the, like, hey, this is ridiculous. He raped that girl.
Yeah.
And then they had to convict him. They let him out, and then they had to do it again.
You're right. I did that story, Rob. Yeah, I remember that story very well. Didn't she commit suicide? Didn't she commit suicide? She committed suicide, Rob.
She did. Before he even got to trial. She did. She committed suicide. I remember that.
God.
No, I don't know. And what I got to say about that woman, what was her name? Tamara?
Yeah, Tara. Tara
the hater. Era. There it is. No, like I said, all I said, like the comment, all that does to a racist like her is to reaffirm her sadistic racist views, because in her mind, she'll feel justified for her actions and continue to spread it.
You're right. And you know what? I kind of hesitated doing this story just for that reason. Not for her, but for people who are going, because I always have to deal with that, Rob, when I do these stories. It's like, you know, I don't want
I know you do.
You know, I don't want somebody going, well, see, she's right. She's right. You know, I'm like, no, she's not. He's a rapist. He's an asshole. He's a sadistic rapist. But the rest of that,
racist.
There you go. That's enough. Like, this has got nothing to do with his color. They're a white rapist. He's just a rapist. He's a piece of shit for that. There you go. But, yeah.
No, crazy, Tim. I'll let some other callers call in.
If they will, man. Nobody wants to talk about this shit on a Friday, Rob, but I thank you, my brother. Shit, nobody wants to talk about the rapist guy on Friday. We want to have fun on Friday. Fucking guy. Let's talk about that bastard on Friday. You know what? I'm going to go back to my chat room. There's going to be some fun stories. Seth, what are you doing on here? You got to get ready to defend your title Sunday against Kane. I don't know what they're talking about. The Black Card Association. I'm giving out black cards today. What's up, Seth? What's going on, man? The fuck is up, Seth? It's Friday, man. We let it fly Fridays. Let it fly Fridays. Meerkat people, what have you ran across today that's a good story to talk about? Tweet it out to me, man. Hit me with something good. Hit me with something good. Any topic, anything you seen. I must be on delay. Nah, you're not on delay. I'm with you. The Death Christ says, I'm a pacifist, but the army should totally drop napalm on that guy. I agree, man. I agree. Man, you know what? I don't want to talk. I'm gonna leave it alone. We expressed our indignation, right? We've expressed our indignation, how repulsed we are by this guy. And once again, I will say this again, guys. That's why when people are talking about the words that come out of people's mouths, we could be disgusted by it. We can be pissed off by it. But never forget the people that lurk in the shadows. Way worse. I could care less what Tara Lynn has to say. You understand what I'm saying? Compared to a person who's actually doing something to hurt people, whose actually actions are damaging people. You saying something may piss me off. Now, when she spit on my man, that was messed up. But now, I don't feel so like it was so messed up. But she had no way of knowing. It could have been me. Well, it couldn't have been me, because then she would be eating my, Can you give me my apple ball? I'm real my apple ball. Yeah, apple ball over there? Because she just spit on Tim Black. Boy, she... God damn, boy. Woo! And that ain't even me trying to be a thug, like I'm hard. I'm not, but I'm telling you, that is one of the lowest things. And I know in other countries, it's lower. Somebody throw a shoe at you. Like when they threw that shoe at Bush, he did the Neo. He did that shit. Gotta give him that. I wonder if Sanders could duck a shoe if someone threw a shoe at him. Just... Oh shit! Hey, right, man. Hillary too. And someone threw a shoe at Hillary. And what if that was the test to see who's going to be the next president? We got to throw a shoe at you. You got to be able to do as good as Bush. Look, Rubio, if it was shoe dodging, I don't know, man. Rubio and O'Malley might have enough. He might be spry enough to duck a shoe. But Hillary and Bernie just... Hillary. Did you throw it yet? All that Botox and shit just... Oh, shit. I ain't right, man. Y'all don't need to egg me on, man. But you feel me, right? You feel what I'm saying? Oh, man. I don't even know how I got here on this subject, man. But yeah, man, we can't get so like I was talking about spit. Yeah, somebody spitting in your face, that's a big deal. Oh, which brings up a good point. Brings up an excellent point. See how I got to something good? Coat hanger one. That's the one, man, Maccabee. That's the one. McCabery. That's the one, dog. The hanger. Or sew your ass chunks. Sew your ass cheeks closed and just keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you. That's the joy. With that rusty neck, that rusty hanger. That's the inside joke, man. Gotta be a hip hop head for that one. But there was a video at a Trump rally where a Trumpite, that's a bad name, man, to be a Trump supporter. They call you a Trumpite. I guess it's better than the Trumpettes. Trumpite. He spits in the face of a Hispanic protester, I think. Latino protester, I don't know, man. But he spits in the face of somebody who was protesting at the Trump rally. And it was kind of a big deal. People were talking about it. I did not do a story on that. I should do a story on that. I wonder if I could find it. You guys seen that video? Can you get a dog? Can you get a black card? I don't know, dog. You got to be more sadistic with your with the rapist, the punishment for rapists, man. I need to see more ingenuity, bruh. You have to come up with something, man. Come on, man. There was that needs to go viral. Yeah, he had ninja-like skills and dodged it. Yeah, there's a video. There's a video of the guy getting spit on. Remember that? Joy saw it. Okay. And it was very plain, like he spit right in this guy's face. It was like this. Man, to me, that's the most disgusting thing. Most disgusting thing on earth, man. Somebody spitting on you. I mean, no, well, there's worse things somebody could do on you. But spitting is, yeah, like any body fluid. Any body fluid without your permission, that's some foul stuff. But my thing is this, and I'm sorry, guys. Maybe if I'd have made this video or did this speech right here a couple months ago, I'd have a different opinion. I don't blame Trump for that shit. Oh yeah, I hear a lot of liberal people. They're blaming Trump. They're like, that's the type of crowd he attracts. What? He don't got no control of that shit. Now, the fact he didn't condemn it, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that because that's some low shit. You should condemn it. But it's not his fault they did it. It's not his fault if somebody shows up. Come on, man. If you ever been in a band, anybody ever been in a band? You know, I was in a band back in the day. If somebody was out in the audience doing some shit, that's not my fault, man. I don't know them. I didn't personally sell them a ticket. They came to the venue and they started some shit. It's typically the area, because people don't really, like, unless they follow the band across country, like Grateful Dead status, where people just quit their job and they just go on the road and do drugs and make ends meet and do types of stuff to survive, and that whole thing was crazy. But unless it's like that, typically the people that come out to your events are from the local area, right? So it's more a reflection of the people in the local area than it is a reflection on whoever's holding the event. But, okay, if you want to say it's Trump's fault, just be careful, because Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton or whoever, Martin O'Malley, if they have an event tomorrow and some asshole in the crowd does something, are you willing to go tit for tat? What if those people do something and it's caught on camera? Will you take the blame then? See, I don't think you will. And you can never know who's going to do what. You have no guarantee that somebody's not going to act their ass. Problem solved. Okay, take it back to 10 seconds so it's time to buffer. Okay. But you guys get what I'm saying? Feel me? So, like, I saw the video, and I'm like, I don't know why these people are blaming it on Trump. I don't like Trump's message on immigration. Yeah, we need to do something about it. It's not saying we need to build a wall and all these people are racist or rapist. Damn, racist. Rapist and all this stuff, you know. But we need to do something about immigration. I think everybody agrees we need to do something about immigration. We've been trying to get something done for a while, right? But the way he's going about some of the way he talks about it, I'm like, come on, dude. Come on. You're doing that for effect. Like me doing a video and going, we need to slaughter them. Let's drop napalm on them. Let's take a rusty hanger. I mean, it's all for effect, right? You could just say give him the chair, but no, you want to get graphic. You want to say something that's going to get you some ink. You want to say something that's going to rile your base up. You want to say something to score you some political points. And for some reason, people don't get that. They're like, oh no, he's just being authentic, and that's just no, it's a ploy like any other. She's a showman. Here's how to show you, man. Put on the show, man. So you can get on this ship. Show, man, ship. All right. All right, guys. Do me a favor, man. Spread the word about this show. I'm like, man, I know we need to. What am I doing? Am I doing something wrong? Are my shows too short? Are they too long? What's going on? Why aren't more people tuned into this show? I'm like trying to figure it out. If you have suggestions or things you think I should try to implement, hit me up on tipstake2@gmail.com or hit me up at Twitter at TheBartender or whatever. That'd be great. Let me jump over and see how the phones are doing. I just want to see things grow. I'm impatient. I want success. And maybe you guys got some ideas. Joy, what up, girl?
Hello, sir. About this spitting thing.
Yeah.
I think Donald Trump addressed it because it reflects badly on him. I think that he should say to his people, don't spit. This is not who we are.
Right.
I think that he should definitely express.
I agree.
And I think it is disgusting. I think it's disgusting because I have heard in Baltimore there was a white police officer who spit on a black man after he popped him and he was on the ground. What is all of this spitting? You're grown people. Stop spitting on folks. That is disgusting. And it is beneath you. Yes, you are mankind, a kind of man, right? It is beneath you. Cut this out. Stop this. It's disgusting.
I don't know who raised these. Who raised them, man? Who raised them, Joy? What is this shit?
I don't know. They're reverting back to a lesser nature. They're reverting back to other behaviors. I'm gonna stop there. But I think that Trump needs to address it. I think that he should not let this fly by because it reflects badly on him. He is, after all, a businessman. His father came here on a boat. He's already told his story. So Trump needs to think that what if it wasn't a Hispanic or Latino man and it was a white man spitting in my father's face?
Wow. Now that would require Trump to be a human being, which is not which is not a natural thing for Trump. You know what though, Joy? I think he won't do that because he doesn't want to be seen as an elitist. For some reason, he has his people thinking that he's one of them. I don't know.
And he wants to be associated with the type of person that would spit in someone's face?
If it means he can get the votes, I guess he does. I don't know.
That is horrific, sir.
It's a reason.
Thank you for taking my call. Thank you.
All right, Joy. Hey, guys, there's got to be a reason why he hasn't come out and said it, right? He had to do a calculation. Something was done. A decision was made. A calculation was made. He has advisors, right? They made a decision not to apologize. They made a decision not to take responsibility. That was a group decision. You see one person. You see Trump. There's all these people behind Trump. You see Carson. All these people behind Carson. You see Bernie. Same thing. Hillary. All these people. All these people. All these people. God damn, all these people behind them. Nothing is done just with them. They may have the final say. They get a lot of support, a lot of information, a lot of data, a lot of input from other people, or at least when it filters down to people who have gotten input, data for decisions that they make on the trail or during the midst of the campaign season. So with all the benefit of all the expertise of all the people around him, they decided it's better for us not to say nothing, ignore it. If we apologize for this, we might have to apologize for other shit that happens. And then we become weak, because then we're apologizing for crude behavior on the campaign trail. And they're going to be pointing out other stuff, and other stuff, and other stuff. Maybe I'm onto something, guys. I mean, you want to be the big tough Trump who just says what's on the mind of everyday Americans. What I look like apologizing for something somebody did on a campaign trail? You gonna do that? Even though it's the decent thing to do. Decent. Whatever. All right, guys. Look, I'm serious, man. Hit me up with ideas for the show. You see what we're doing every day. I'll be here again tomorrow. We want to keep it moving. If you got ideas for stories, I would appreciate it. Something you want to talk about. It could be something almost personal, like an issue that you're dealing with or issue a friend's dealing with. Hit me up. I love last night's show. I think it was very informative. And we want to keep it going. So, guys, remember, this show just ain't about me. It's about we. That's why I think it's special. That's what makes it different. I don't want to get away from that, all right? I need your input to keep it live and keep it real. Hit me up. And, tomorrow. Once again, go to Stitcher Radio and rate the podcast. That way more people get the podcast. I had fun. You had fun? Man, Cat, you had fun? You guys all right? You had a good time? Hope so, man. Let me go shout my people out again, man. People come here every week. David Rodriguez, he's 12. Oh, God, David. David, what you doing watching grown people stuff? David Rodriguez, shout out to David Rodriguez. One Out Rap, Joy Green. Evil Kitty, a Doom. I pity the fool that spit on me. Evil Kitty, where you been, Evil Kitty? One, I'm good to see you, Evil Kitty. One AK. One AK. Only thing that's better than one AK is two AKs. My man Rob, of course. The Death Christ. Good God. Wow. May McCabre, becoming a household name around here. Rocky Terry. Anyone have any other good streams they can recommend? TYT is good? It is? Come on, dog. I'm Rocky. You may not know this, but this show is the best. I mean, it's the best. Come on, man. All right. Hawk's Tiny House in Mountain Adventures. Trying to get everybody. See how we can get everybody. It's everybody. When I rap, I got one I rap. Okay, guys. Thank you once again. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock, right? And I'm just waiting for you guys to give me show ideas. I'm just gonna print out a bunch of stuff and throw them in the air and pick a story. Don't you be up here talking about crazy shit. I mean, come on. If you guys don't give me ideas, I got to pick stories. I'll just be picking them out of a hat. It's like, hey, what's this? What's that? What's the other thing? All right. You know how I do at the end of the show. We got to play our music. And guys, by the way, I'm making pasta tonight. I'm making my own marinara. Okay, this is what you do. I have I dice onions, right? Well, first of all, I start off with tomatoes. Tomatoes, I buy the tomatoes. I didn't get fresh tomatoes, but I got canned tomatoes and its own juices crushed. Okay? Okay. So that ain't a violation. That's good to do. You can work with this. I've done it like this before. You need a red wine. Y'all can tell I had a little bit of red wine. It's a little bit, not a lot. Red wine. I dice the onions. Olive oil, hot pan. Not to smoking point. All right? Onions, when it gets hot, but not smoking. Onions. Let that go 5-10 minutes. Little, translucent. You know what I mean? See through it. Okay? Then, garlic. A good amount of garlic. You want to taste your garlic, okay? Garlic, but not too much garlic, okay? So I use maybe like 4 cloves, garlic. Let that go for a minute. Then, as it starts to brown a little bit, that's when you come with a cup of wine. Get the brown bits from off the bottom, right? Joy like this. Get the brown bits from off the bottom, okay? Then, let that boil up a little bit. Let that go a little bit. Then, I go with my tomatoes, parsley, salt, pepper. You can use, if you don't want to use parsley, use basil, okay? Yeah. Let that simmer. Let that simmer, cook. The longer you cook it, the better it will be. The flavors will compound. They'll start building on each other. And at the end of this, man, you will have a damn good marinara red sauce, man. You can add a little sweet to it if you want. You can add a little more salt. It's up to you, okay? Oh, salt. The salt. Do not use table salt. Use kosher salt or sea salt. I use kosher salt. Don't be using Morton's table salt on this. Don't do that. It's a violation. And you don't need a lot of salt either. You put too much salt, you'll ruin it, okay? You can always add more salt later. Never put too much salt. That's my tip for the day. That's what I'm making. It's upstairs cooking right now. Don't you wish you could have some? I'm Tim Black, and we out of here. This guy telling us about cooking sauce for. I ain't come here for that shit. What's wrong with this guy? You think he Auntie Fee?
Tim Black.
Hey.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. Truth. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com.
This is too loud. Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you very much for tuning into the show. Do me a favor, come to IamTimBlack.com and get the show on video. And you get all the stuff you missed that you weren't here to see. But I had fun doing it. I'll be doing it again tomorrow. Hit me up, IamTimBlack.com, at TheBartender on Twitter. Send me your show ideas. You can call into the show. I give you the number tomorrow. Oh, the number is 323-870-4064. Always take live calls, man. I appreciate y'all. Give me a like. I need it. Peace. Y'all gonna make my sauce, man? I should, man. I wouldn't steer you wrong. You can trust me. You can trust me.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
See you tomorrow. Peace. And get a rusty hanger.